Mr. Wee Cho Yao, Chairman of the Board of Trustees, Mr. Lim Swee Se, Chairman of the Board of Directors, distinguished guests and ladies and gentlemen. I'm happy to celebrate our 20th anniversary tonight with you. CDAC was founded in 1992 to help the less fortunate Chinese families and the academically weaker students. It ensured that as Singapore progressed, all members of the Chinese community benefited. It provided a platform for the Chinese community to help its less fortunate members. And the CDAC expressed our commitment to leave no one behind. It tapped on Singaporeans' desire to contribute back to their own communities. It was the same for all the other self-help groups, Mendaki First and SINDA, CDAC, the EA. In fact, CDAC was one of the last to be formed. All of the groups have been successful because they understand the unique circumstances and concerns of their respective communities. They can address the issues candidly without raising racial or religious sensitivities, and they can rally members of the community to help one another, whether as volunteers or as donors. The CDAC started from modest beginnings. The first office was borrowed from the SCCCI, Chinese Chambers of Commerce, and the first staff were borrowed from PA. Officers had to do everything themselves: answer phones, take notes, distribute flyers, sometimes carry newborn daughters in one hand and write reports with the other, which was Sam Tan's duty. Both to have a newborn daughter and to write the report. Over 20 years, the CDAC has helped many, many people. On its skills development program, it's helped 75,000 workers to upgrade their skills and earn more. Its tuition program has offered more than 400,000 places to needy students. So I'd like to thank the CDAC board members, staff and volunteers, and especially the past and present executive directors for building it up. Mr. Chan Su Sen, Mr. Sam Tan, Mr. Goh Tim Kim, the current director. And all of you who have participated in this effort are the listening ears and helping hands for the Chinese community, and the heart and the soul of CDAC. A special thanks goes to Mr. Wee Cho Yao, who was the founding chairman of the Board of Trustees, as then president of the SFCCA, was a prime mover behind the CDAC. He led the fundraising committee and donated generously to the endowment fund, helping to raise more than $10 million. He helped introduce many CDAC programs, like the CDAC SFCCA Hardship Assistance Fund, the bursary schemes, and many others. He'll retire from the Board of Trustees at the next AGM, and he'll be sorely missed. So I'd like to thank Mr. Wee once again for his many significant contributions. Singapore has made much progress over the last 20 years. Higher incomes, better lives, more robust economy, a more gracious city. Because we work together and share the fruits of growth. Of course, we still have challenges to overcome, and we work hard at them. And we are as committed as ever to make progress together, particularly progress on helping our low-income groups. The government is doing its utmost for low-income families, whether through GST vouchers, whether through workfare, special employment credit, inclusive growth program, many different acronyms, quite a lot of money, and most important, a tremendous determination and effort being put in. Our objective is to preserve social mobility for all Singaporeans, so that children can aspire to do better than their parents, and especially to do this through education, by making sure every school is a good school and every child receives a good education. And we will always look after the less fortunate, and we will never leave anyone behind. And that's one thing which I will promise Singaporeans. But community efforts are also important, apart from government efforts. How we fare as a nation depends on how Singaporeans respond to our challenges individually and as a community. And there are many positive examples of VWO's philanthropy, corporate social responsibility, volunteerism. The self-help groups continue to play very important roles, especially helping families and improving social mobility. And the CDAC is already moving in this direction. It used to restrict help only to what it called the double poor students, poor family, but also poor school results. But not anymore. Now the CDAC helps students from low-income households regardless of the results. Those not doing well, help them to improve and pass. Those doing well, help them to excel and achieve their potential. Let nothing hold them back. The CDAC will do more, especially to help low-income families and children from low-income families to move up, to keep our social mobility high. We're extending education programs to students from JCs, ITEs, polys, art schools, and students not in the mainstream education system. We will focus on developing character and not just academic performance of students from low-income households. We will equip workers with more advanced skills and parents with a knowledge on financial management and healthy living, and help people to do not only better in school, but also to be more successful in life. But besides the government and the community, individuals also need to make the effort to help themselves. If you need help, ask for help. There's always a helping hand stretched out to you. Take advantage of the programs to upgrade yourself. And when you get back on your feet, help others get back on their feet. So, for example, two people featured in the video just now, Mr. Brian Ong and Madam Hsien Loong. Brian joined CDAC Red Hill Student Service Center, now called CDAC at Red Hill, back in 1999. Prepared for exams, learned computer skills. Now he's studying third-year business at NUS under a Spring Scholarship, the Singapore's Executive Development Scholarship. He's an active CDAC volunteer. He's written a motivational book on young people and recently appointed the Central Singapore CDC Youth Ambassador. I just met him just now, and I think we should say thank you to Brian. Thank you. Madam Hsien Loong took up CDAC is another person. She's a hairdresser you saw just now. She took up the CDAC Skills Training Award, obtained a NITEC in hairstyling in 2003. Now she's a hairstylist. And she provides free haircuts to elderly at Tai Hua Kwan, at the Tai Hua Kwan Moral Neighborhood Link, and students from low-income families at CDAC. So, Madam Teo, thank you very much also. I hope the two of them will inspire many more Singaporeans to help the less fortunate amongst us. I strongly encourage all Singaporeans to step forward in big ways or small. Make a donation, volunteer your time, work with the government or with VWOs, or start one. Start a VWO or social enterprise. And together, build a more gracious and inclusive society where you feel a sense of belonging, of purpose, and of achievement, because you've helped to make it. So I congratulate CDAC again on its 20th birthday. We wish you all the best in serving the Chinese community, and let's work together to make this a better and more harmonious Singapore. Thank you very much.